What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Her new favorite thing is looking out the windows. She's been doing that for like a month or so now. Loves it. Pizza Frank, who's growing up a storm over here. Frank the Frank. Oh, here she comes. There's your shadow. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? Molly. Molly May. I just woke up. Well, not really woke up. You guys know every once in a while in the evening, I take a bit of a rest. And so, what are you doing, little lady? Huh? What you doing? So I just did that. Richard just left to a evening commitment. He'll be back later. Tonight for dinner, we are going to have chicken and rice burritos with broccoli. Yummy, yummy. And somebody's over here enjoying the sun. You wanna say hello? You wanna say hello? You wanna say hello? Say hello. Okay. She has been attached to me. Excuse me. No, thank you. No, ma'am. You know you cannot get up on this table. No, ma'am. Molly's been very attached. She's a mommy's girl, 100%. Has been absolutely attached to me since Friday. Friday was my procedure. And I will just be honest, it did not go like I had originally planned at all. Originally, if you guys remember from one of my last vlogs, I had told you guys that I had gotten confirmation from my doctor that I did not need to go under anesthetic to have a pelvic exam completed. Instead, for this particular procedure that was done on a Friday morning, I was given pretty much lorazepam pills. One that I was taking orally, and then another one that was given vaginally to help relax my system. Lorazepam is a muscle relaxant, and that is what I was given. And unfortunately, it was not successful. I will just tell you guys, Friday was probably the most stressful day that I've had in a very long time. We tried it, and I got my everything situated and all of that, but I still screamed and cried, and I felt so bad for my doctor. I felt absolutely so bad for my doctor. Absolutely awful. So unfortunately, like I said, we did try it. Even my doctor felt super bad for me that the pills did not work like we had hoped. We did try it, and we had a little bit we had a little bit of success, a little bit more, work with it, but my spasticity has just gotten worse, and it's just a thing with cerebral palsy that is out of my control. It's not something I can control by any means. I cannot help it. When my left side gets extremely tense, it goes pretty much like this. I have no control over it whatsoever, and so it led to me absolutely screaming. And my doctor was like, I'm so sorry. We tried, because I was sweating, I was screaming. My voice got all pitched high. It was not a good time. It was not a good time whatsoever at all. It was not a good time at all. That being said, I was very, very, very disappointed. This procedure still needs to be done, but unfortunately, due to our, I want to say, third or fourth attempt with medication, due to that, this was unsuccessful. It was unsuccessful first time because the doctor I had previously gave me the incorrect dosage, and I took it too late, so it didn't have enough time to work through my system. This time I took it properly with the 2 pills that I was given. I took it properly, and it had very good effect, but it was still extremely uncomfortable, extremely painful, and it caused me to just get super tense, and my body just cannot handle this procedure with medication, unfortunately. That being said, it has been decided that unfortunately I do have to have a surgical procedure done, as in being put under anesthetic for this particular procedure. My body just cannot tolerate the medication version of the procedure. My body alone just cannot tolerate the pelvic exams, so being put under is the best option, so I am more comfortable to do so. It's unfortunate because I believe me, my doctor, and Richard went over all of the different procedures. We tried multiple different ways to have this done properly and safely without going under anesthetic, without a surgical option, but it's not that it's failed, it's just my body is extremely sensitive, and it really is because of cerebral palsy. So this is like cerebral palsy 101 for anybody that's new to the disability or is new to my channel. I do have cerebral palsy. I've had it since I was about 6 months old, a 6-month-old infant, and one of the things that I deal with a lot is spastic hemiplegic left. That is what my cerebral palsy is considered. And fortunately, a lot of times I deal with the spasticity in my left side, and my left leg tends to, my left leg right here tends to just get tense, and I get spastic, and everything tenses up, and I get leg spasms. You guys have seen this 100 times. When I'm stressed, when I'm excited, when I'm sick, when I'm angry or frustrated, I get leg spasms and get very, very shaky, basically uncontrollably. That being said, it is probably one of the worst things about the mild type of cerebral palsy that I have that I just personally do not like. That is the definite one thing that I do not like about having cerebral palsy, is that I struggle with this And unfortunately, there's really no cure for it. The spasticity portion is just part of the condition, and there's really no helping it. And it's unfortunate. And my doctor feels so bad that we tried everything, but my body just can't tolerate it. It just can't tolerate it, and it's unfortunate. My doctor was like, "I'm so sorry. I feel bad for you that you had to deal with it." He literally called it torture, and that's pretty much what it came down to. It was very uncomfortable, extremely painful, basically as if I was being stabbed in my uterine area. And I was not a happy camper at all. So unfortunately, surgery is the last and the best option for my body to have this procedure done, to have cervical cancer ruled out. Again, for anyone that is new, a pelvic exam. What are you doing? What are you doing? A pelvic exam is it's a swab of your uterus area to rule out cervical cancer. So it's testing your cells in your vaginal area, and it rules out cervical cancer. I said uterine cancer once, but it's actually cervical cancer. Look it up. Just look it up on Google, or ask your doctor about it, or any medical professional. Molly is eating right now. She's kind of a noisy eater, but as I was mentioning, surgery actually at this point, anesthetic, going under, or anesthesia is the only way that I can safely and comfortably have this procedure done, because after the procedure and the stress on Friday, all I did was I came home and literally took like an hour and a half nap. I was out. The pills that I had taken, lorazepam, makes you extremely relaxed and extremely drowsy. And so we had come home and I had clunked out. By 1:30 until 2:30, I had clunked out, and I felt a lot better, and I just took it easy for the rest of the day because I still had a bit of a numbing sensation, and the medication itself was just wearing off. That all being said, it has been decided that surgery is the only option for me at this point, because my body just is unable to tolerate the procedure while I am awake. So the best way to do it is have me under anesthesia, put to sleep, and go from there, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because because of the circumstances. Like, I feel bad that my body just can't deal with it, but my doctor feels even worse. I felt bad for my doctor in general also, because this is, his job, but I feel bad that he had to deal with my temper tantrums and screaming and basically an adult temper tantrum, but my body was in extreme distress. And when my body gets in distress, this is what happens to my muscles. They tense up, and they basically get angry and tense up like this. And it causes mayhem it causes hell to break loose. But that all being said, it is going to be several weeks until I get the surgery and everything scheduled. I'll keep you guys up to date, but for now it's up in the air. My doctor did mention if I don't hear anything by the 2nd or 3rd week of August, so mid-August, to let him know so we can get the ball rolling so I can have this procedure done as soon as possible. So there you have it. I thought I would give you guys a story time and update on how everything went. It's unfortunate that this has to be done, but it is for my overall health, and just for me to be as comfortable as possible. At the end of the day, my comfort, my health, and my overall well-being are the most important. And if being put under anesthesia is the best way to do it, then I have to do it. If it scares me or not, I have to do it. But luckily, I have this little girl to keep me company and to make me nice and calm. She, like I said, has sticked. Okay. She has stuck by me since Friday, completely attached to her mommy. She's a mommy's girl. Okay. Completely attached to me. And this is not a toy. Not a toy. But yes, she is a mommy's girl, aren't you? Oh, say bye. You're not supposed to, thank you. You're not supposed to be on the table. You say bye-bye to everybody. Say bye-bye. Right here. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Kisses. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Say bye-bye.